In this video lecture, you will learn the terms of how URL, URI, and URN works, and I'm going to show you with the practical examples of these network resources and terms in Java. So the terms URL, URI, and URN are used to refer the name and the location of an internet resource. So, a URI identifies the name of a resource, such as a website or a file on the internet. It may contain the name of a resource and its location. A URL specifies where a resource is located and how to retrieve it. A protocol forms that the first part of the URL and specifies how data is retrieved. URLs always contains protocols such as HTTP, FTP. For example, the following URLs like techbins.com or udemy.com use different protocols. The first one uses the HTTPS protocols and the second one uses the FTP protocol. So FTP protocol is the like FileZilla protocols, some websites, FTP servers. So FTP and HTTP or HTTPS is completely different things because FTP is using for retrieving files. Java provides classes to support URI and URLs. The discussion of these classes begins in the later minutes of this lecture. Here we will discuss the firstly URLs in more deep. So what's an URN? An URN identifies the resource but not its location. A URN is like a city's name, while URL is similar to a city's latitude and longitude. When a resource such as a web page or a file is moved, the URL for the resource is no longer the correct. The URL will need to be updated wherever it is used. A URN specifies the name of resource but not its location. Some other entity, when supplied with an URN, will return its location. So URN, URL, and URI. So the syntax of URN is like this. NID identifier and NSS. So like this syntax is correct for the URN. So let's comment this because this is not the code. I will just show you how URN writes down. So to no, I'm sorry. It's so two equal and one dot. So URN and NID, which we will show you NID. So NID, URN, NID, and some of them. So NID, NID, and so and NSS. So this is the following is a URL specified as a part of SOAP message to qualify its namespace. So URN is like you're starting with XMLS SOAP. SOAP. So it's like this. So let's lead. So I don't want to confuse you. So using the URL class, the general syntax of a URL consists of the same specific part. So like this theme and theme specific part. So there, but in this theme specific part, there might be themes that are used with the URI, including like file, FTTPs, file, FTTP, FTP, HTTP, or HTTPS, HTTPS, or mail to, or URN, or magnet, which is used for torrent links. So if you're using I think you have to know, you should know about how magnet works. Uh, so by using magnet, you don't have to download torrent files. You just click on that, and the 2-bit torrent or uTorrent will open it. So creating URI instance. A URI can be created for different streams using several constructor variations. The simplest way of creating URI is to use a string argument specifying the URI. So we will create an URI. So as a URI, I will use my website techbeans.com. So let's click somewhere, and you can see here we have get them. So let's URL our URL strings URL equals. So this is our string. We will use it later for lecture. So splitting apart the URI. So Java uses the URI class to represent a URI, and it processes several methods to extract parts of a URI. The more useful methods are listed in this table. So the following screenshot. So I will give it to you like this: get authority, the get stream, get host, get path. So it's they are like this: get authority. Let's explain with the class. It will be more useful and easy. URI dot get oops, I'm sorry. So URI dot get authority URI equals new URI. So what do you need from me? Yeah, what does it do? Private? No. URI is already declared. So new URI has a private access in JavaNet URI. So I think it was URI that get authority. This is the methods that we will use in our lecture. So let's try using like get path or something. So we will get the URI dot URI 2 equals. No, what? No, we don't have to create an object, or we just create we can create a method that will help us. So get public. No, we don't need public static. Get URI and void get URI. So we will pass an argument URI my URI. I think this will my first website. No, website. My URI. So my let's pass our arguments. So my URI dot URI dot URI dot get authority. So my URI dot get that. So my URI dot get port host, and then my URI dot get port. So now we can use our method and pass no so my URI let's take string and convert it in our method. More easy for us. String webs of URA URA equals URA new URA. So what string? So webs. So we cannot create an as an argument URA because of that. URA needs a website and cannot be created as one. So then let's create an URA. So URA and my URA. Let's create an URA. Web URA equals new URA, and we will use HTTPS. So we will give us an argument. So theme is HTTPS. Our web domain is techbeans.com, and our link is so let's copy our link. Here you can see. I'm sorry. Fragment. Okay. Fragment. I don't want that. No. Why do you? Oh. And colon. What's the problem here? Add exception. Then we can call our method now. Web URI. So let's run our command. Null, 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 and -1. Why is that? Oh, yeah, let's get this shim from that. I think get my URI that gets shim. It will give us a string. Try that way. So our shim is HTTPS, and let's add a get query. So my URI that get query. Null. We have some problem here. So get URI, URI, get URI info. So this is because our problem is on our link. So this methods giving us null because we have not information about the past, host, or port. So our website is Cloudflare protected, and we cannot get any host or port information from that. So I want try another Wikipedia website. So URL normalization. URL normalization. So let's show you about that normalization. So this is our link. So URL normalization and the normalization process. So let's add our link. Here we have our link and https and wikipedia.org. Let's delete this. And wikipedia.org and wiki URL normalization. Wiki URL normalization. Try that now. Oh, why is that? Let's add some parameters, which is normalization process. So here you can see our authority is wikipedia.org. Our path is normalization, and we have HTTPS SIM. So if we type here FTP, we will get the FTP shim because FTP and HTTPS is different protocols and uses different ports.